In February 2019, Jón Jónsson, an Icelandic man, vanished within 24 hours of arriving in Dublin to play in a poker festival. It is a story that has gripped the nation, but for Jón's family, it truly has been a living nightmare. Where is Jón? The recent Doc on One podcast has propelled Jón's story back into the spotlight and has left both the Icelandic and Irish public continuing to search for answers. Jón's family are also looking for answers and closure. They want to find Jón, and they're hoping that by coming on here tonight, that you at home might be able to help them do that. Would you please welcome to the show Hannah, David and Anna Hilder. Hannah, you are Jón's mum. This is the first time that you've been back in Dublin since he disappeared. How does it feel to be back here?
Good.
But difficult.
No, it's a relief to be back. Now I think it's different. Now we are in totally different. It's a totally different angle now. I'm relieved to come. I feel welcome in Dublin. I have met so many wonderful person. Yeah, so it's good actually.
Tell us a wee bit about Jón.
My son?
Yes.
Wow, he was a prince. Firstborn, first grandchildren in both, both family. He was calm. He was adorable, of course. He was my son. Everybody loved him. Quiet. So he was like a dream child. Very beloved. He was easy, actually. He was like, very warm, and he was happy. He was quiet, and he wanted to have a calm, peaceful. He was a peacemaker above all.
David, you're his brother. Lots of people will be familiar with Jón's case. For those who aren't, can you remind us why he flew into Dublin?
Yeah, so basically the main purpose of the visit was to play at a poker tournament held at the Bonington Hotel. It was, his intention was to participate in the tournament, but also it was an anticipated vacation as well. So he was planning on visiting castles and traveling around Ireland. So yeah, it was a vacation / poker tournament, So that was the...
So he came in, he stayed the night in Dublin, he was playing poker that night at the hotel.
Correct.
His partner flew in the next morning, and within an hour of her getting to the hotel, he disappeared without a trace. And this is just extraordinary. We have some footage here. This is February the 9th, 2019. Just 11 a.m. Saturday morning, Jón walks out of the Bonington Hotel. This is the last known sighting that anyone has seen of Jón. He walked up the Swords Road and vanished.
Yeah.
Without a trace. Anna Hilder, how did you feel when you heard the news that Jón had disappeared?
I remember the day exactly. It was a Sunday, and I was just at the mall, and his best friend, his youth friend, called me. Sorry, I'm out of voice, but okay. His youth friend called me, and he told me that Jón just walked out of the hotel room, and I misunderstood, and I was like, did Jana walk out? No, Jón walked out, and a certain moment, because it was a Sunday, I knew something was wrong. I knew something happened. I knew that he didn't just vanish.
You had a feeling straight away?
Yeah, I knew it, yeah. That's what my meaning.
David, Gardaí believe that he maybe got into a vehicle and was taken somewhere else. Is this what you now believe?
Yeah, I have to be honest. I mean, given the time frame, we have him walking out of the Bonington Hotel. We have CCTV shows us really 100 or 150 meters, and then he just vanishes into thin air. I mean, everything points to him stepping into a vehicle, yes, and that is most likely the case. So, yeah, that's what I believe, and I think happened.
This new podcast goes into quite a bit of detail, and it believes that Jón came to some harm. Is this now where your head is going?
Yes, to be honest, I mean, from when we came in 2019, we had no idea what happened. We just came in with a plan, and we came in determined to find our brother, and that's what we worked with in the beginning. As time has gone by, it's become more clear to us that most likely something criminal has and did happen. So yes, that is our belief that this should be treated as a murder investigation, first and foremost.
And you rule the other theories out then?
Yeah, I mean, we can have many theories, but based on what we know and how we have the information we've gathered, the information we had about how he lived his life before his trip, our communication with him. I mean, if he were to disappear, there would be traces, there would be some clues leading up to it. There was nothing. I mean, him just vanishing like this and not being able to be tracked for longer than he was kind of rules out the possibility of him causing himself harm. And to be honest, I don't believe he did. So yes, everything points to this being something, you know.
I know this is very, very difficult, but two separate sources, Anna, have reached out to your family, and they believe that Jón may have been killed by someone with criminal ties. Do you think that's a possibility?
Actually, in all of this, I recall it's three different resources, but maybe it's only two, but yes, I do, because this is not unlikely coming from two different or three different resources. I think it's very likely because this is how the criminal world works, you know.
Yeah,
people do these things,
yeah. I mean, if you don't follow up with, and if you don't track leads, if you don't speak to people of interest and follow up with clues, you don't know. So basically, what we have been doing throughout these years, and with the help of Liam and Anna that were producing the podcast with RT and Roof, we have managed to figure out and put together puzzles in a way that hasn't been done before, in our opinion. And then again, we are not experts. We rely on experts to do their job properly. But based on what we have found out, it's definitely a possibility that this particular person has something to do with him disappearing. Yeah.
We know there were two anonymous letters
Yeah.
that were sent, one to the guards and one to a priest in Ballymun, suggesting that Jón's remains may be in a wooded area in Santry Domain now. Two searches were carried out last year, but nothing was found. I know you guys believe there should be another search there.
Yeah, so I mean, I've seen the park. I've seen blueprints of the park. I've seen the lake. I've seen where the search. I've been to the park. We have been to the park. We have walked through it. We have seen the area that was searched with dogs. We've seen the area that was dug. And based on that, along with talks with professionals and information that we do have, I believe the search was not properly done, no. So it is our demand that the job is finished. You know, you either search the park or you don't search the park. If you're going to search it, you have to do it thoroughly. And so that's one of the reasons why we are here in Dublin, is to make sure that the job is finished, one way or the other.
Hannah, I know you're meeting the guards this weekend. What are you hoping from that meeting?
Sorry?
I know you're meeting the police this weekend. What are you hoping from that meeting?
First of all, that they start with what they're supposed to be doing. I didn't know when I came here 2019, we were all in shock. We were all like, of course, they probably spared me from a lot of things, but now I know that, sorry to say, but they didn't do their work. I expect expect them to do their work. If they are not capable, they leave it to someone else. That's my opinion. I mean, and that's what the same as David.
Yeah, we
I
want,
mean,
sorry, yeah.
I want justice. I'm not asking. I'm not. I don't say they can find anything, but any clue. I mean, anything. Just start. They haven't started from the beginning. Sorry, my opinion.
No, look, and I know as a mum,
Yeah.
you know, I can see how much this is hurting you, and I can understand why you feel that way. You're still hoping for some answers.
Yeah, what we need to happen in order to get answers, first and foremost, is to change the case from a missing person case into a murder investigation. That's a key, and that's what has to happen. We have these 2 letters that the Garda deemed credible, and they did decide to start a search. In our opinion, it's not a proper one. That needs to happen as well. I'm not asking them to dig up the whole park. I'm just asking them, based on expertise advice, to finish searching the park thoroughly. Take that. And then we need proper authorities to follow up with clues and make sure to leave no stone unturned. That's what we have to happen in the beginning, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Well, that's what we're hoping that we can maybe do tonight. If anyone is watching this tonight and they maybe have a little bit of information, what would you like to say to them?
Send another letter. I don't know.
Yeah, just come
What
forward
can we
with
say?
information.
Yeah. Send another letter.
Because I mean, as you have seen, and I mean, we're really blessed that we have you, the people in Ireland, on our side, and all the help and love that we received from day one. It's words can't describe how important it is to us.
And also, if Liam and Anna would not have come to us, we could never be capable of
they came at a
making
time.
estimates on the police.
And these are the documentary makers, yes.
Yes,
Sorry.
because
I
we
want to
could
say-
help now.
Sorry. I just want to say, people can, you know, many people never get answer. I accept that. But then I need to know that everybody has done their job as they should.
Everybody.
And I can trust that everybody does their job. Then I'm talking mostly about the police. It's a police work, not family work. When I know, as I know now, that they didn't from the beginning, my children, friends, you know, we were in this. This is not our work. No. We don't know how to do it. We have to...
we are resilient and we never give up, but we are optimistic that things will change in the right direction.
Yes, but where was I?
No, you were just talking about in order to get the job done, you have to do it properly.
I'm just asking for justice, and I want to know everybody has done their job, so we can maybe start in this grieving process, because I need closure.
I understand.
I can't go in this grieving. No, I don't think anybody can. How can I start in my grieving process? Now I'm a little bit angry, that's the thing. For the first time in 6 years. Because I know, I know it's not done.
My mother didn't know that the police didn't do all their job.
No, I didn't.
She didn't know.
These podcasts with Liam and Ann Massabil, I mean, everything that came up is new for me.
A lot of new things, yeah.
We know that a lot of new information has come up in the podcast. We know that the police here followed a number of leads, and we are very much hoping that you guys get some answers and get some closure. The investigation into the whereabouts of Johan Johansson remains ongoing. If you have any knowledge or information on his disappearance, please contact your local Garda station, or you can leave a tip anonymously on rte.ie/where-is-Johan. And if anything tonight jogs your memory, you can listen to Where is Johan, the podcast, for more information. Folks, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us.